What's going on, everybody? It's Alexis Marchand here from the Four Pillar Journey. Welcome back to the channel. Now, today I'm going to talk to you guys about the truth in the construction industry. Now, this is not some sort of exposed video or me talking down on the construction industry, because I'm in the construction industry, and to be frank, it is not an industry that I plan on leaving anytime soon, as it has changed my life. But what I will do is give you a true insight on what it is to be a construction worker. Because with social media, we tend to glamorize a lot of things, and it gives people the wrong expectations on what to expect on a lot of things, but specifically today in this video about the construction industry. You are watching this video either because you are in the construction industry or you're interested in the construction industry, and that's perfect. But we have to understand this. Not everything is sunshine and rainbows. Not every day is going to be a good day. And to start off this video, I will tell you that a lot of it comes down to mental fortitude, mental strength, the willingness and the grit and the balls to wake up every day and do this for potentially the rest of your life. I'm a prime example. There are days where I wake up multiple days in a row at 4 a.m. or even earlier, and as I'm getting up in bed, I question, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? Now, either I can give up and go back to either school, which I really don't want to do because it was really never for me, or I can go back to a basic, lower paying job, which is still gonna have a lot of downsides with no real benefit to them. So why would I give up this opportunity? I'm already this far. But in the moment, it feels like the easy thing to do, to just call off or even look for a new job. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of people do, especially young guys like my age, because they think that the grass is greener on the other side. But remember this, the grass will be greenest wherever you water it. So if you stay put where you are and you put in the time and the effort to actually learn and master your trade, that is where the opportunities will begin opening up even more. If you're someone that wants to be a boss, have your own business, that is absolutely obtainable in the construction industry. Whether it's for a roofing business, a plumbing business, electrical, HVAC, concrete, welding, whatever the case may be, if you see yourself as a true leader and someone that wants to run a business and help give other people jobs and opportunities that you have been given or want, then stay with it. Just understand that it's going to take time and a lot of hard work. That is another thing that unfortunately my generation is kind of losing the touch of. And we have to differentiate between, I don't even want to say overworked, but like I said, you're going to be waking up early, you're going to be putting in long hours, you're going to be fatigued, you're waking up sleep deprived, your body is aching, but you know that you have to keep going. You can't quit, especially if you're someone that has major bills and responsibilities or even children. There is no way in hell that you're gonna quit to go work a shitty 9 to 5 when you know that your kids are not gonna be able to have the same resources, or your family. So you have no other option. And my hat off to all my fellow blue collar workers who are grinding it out every single day for their families. Like my father, he wakes up at 2 to 2:30 every single day so that we can have food, a roof over our heads, and have the bills paid. And that is something that you ought to respect. Now, you yourself might be in the same situation, or you might be a little more privileged like myself and don't have a mortgage, but may have other bills to pay. It's the same thing at a different level. The older you get, the more responsibilities you'll have, so you have to get serious. If this is truly something you want, and you stop getting glamorized or mesmerized by the checks, or you see the guys out in the field, in the oil field or in the welding fields, making this good money. That's not what it's all about. They're not showing you when they're busting their ass, sweating their ass off, working a double shift for 7 days straight for 2 months. That is the reality of this. There are days where you don't want to go to work, but you still have to. You're going to do it. Whether because you actually have to, or because you want to push yourself and become the best tradesman that you can possibly be. And if you do that, then you will start to see not only the big bucks, but more opportunities open, like I said earlier. And that is the truth about this industry. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be easy. You have to have not only actual physical strength and stamina to endure the long hours and the physical beating that you might take certain days, but more importantly, more than anything, the mental strength to be able to keep going. The mental strength to wake up and say, I'm going to kill this day. Let's get it on. That's why I also say, guys, that working out, I know it's not totally related, but it does relate. Exercise and physical health will not only give you physical strength and stamina, but more importantly, it's going to teach you to not give up, to have a plan, to be able to endure hardships, to keep pushing. And it's going to build a mentality that's going to allow you to be successful in any field, including this one. That's why I'm super grateful that I've been able to become an apprentice plumber with the local 130 union. If you want to go union or not, that's up to you. But if you're interested, or if you're already in the construction industry, stick with it. Go for it. Go take that job application in. Call that number. Apply on that job board. And a quick shout out to my own company, buildhire.org. If you're interested in getting into the construction industry, please visit at buildhire.org. It's almost 100% done. There are hundreds of jobs in different trades across all states in the United States, and there's opportunity for everyone. Now more than ever, we need tradesmen, more specifically apprentices, to come into the trades, as in the future we're going to have a shortage. And for those in the trades already, that's actually really a bonus for us, because when there's more demand for us, we will be able, now I don't want to sound greedy, but we'll be able to charge more because of our knowledge is more scarce. There's not a lot of us. It's supply and demand. It's economics, basics. Again, don't get discouraged. Understand what you're going up to, that challenge, that next step in your life, and really sit down and ask yourself, am I ready for this? Am I ready and willing to take on this new challenge in my life? It's only going to benefit you in the long run. So if you're a smart man and you're planning ahead, and let me give this quick side note. Just because you get into the construction industry doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do construction for the rest of your life. You can save up some of that money, invest it, and then have that money work for you, so you're able to take care of that body, because the body is the number one thing that goes out first in the tradesman. You hear it all the time. Guys getting their knees, their hips, their shoulders, their back fixed because of the beating that they're taking on. So if you're smart, and again, if you have a plan, you'll be able to, endure that learning curve those few years that's going to take grit and determination. And once you're past that and you're making the big bucks, you'll be able to allocate your money not only more efficiently, but you'll have more funds to be able to disperse intelligently and then have that money work for you. Have some money in the SP 500, take some money to invest into real estate, start a side business that's going to make you money in a different area, or even start your own construction company within that same trade, and you and your family or your loved ones will be in a better place. You will be more fulfilled. You will be doing something with your hands if that's something that you like to do, and you're helping build history. I don't want to drag this video on for too long, but think about this, the importance of actually doing something, building something. You're helping create a building that's going to outlive you and your children. You're building something that someone had a vision for and you made it a reality. We're helping this country run. Without plumbing, people wouldn't have clean running water. Without electricians and HVAC guys, we wouldn't have electricity or heat or AC. Without welders and iron workers, we wouldn't have these beautiful structures that last hundreds of years. Without bricklayers and the concrete guys, none of this would be possible. We would be a third world country, so take some pride in the fact that you're going into an industry that has value, that has purpose. If you're already in the industry, take pride every single day at what you're doing, because if not, that's also another reason for burnout. You're like a zombie in robot mode, and you're not really understanding what you're doing or why. And then that's where that lack of pride comes in, because now you just feel like another worker, like you're just working another job. But I don't like to think of it as a job, but rather more as a career. So take some pride in that. Acknowledge you might not like everyone that you work with, but even then, you guys are coming together as a group and creating something of true value. That's it for this video, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments on the construction industry, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, or contact me on my Instagram. I will have it linked in the description below. But once again, guys, that's it. Peace out.